Hey folks, I'm doing another request video, and this is on Isn't She Lovely, Stevie Wonder. This one's in the key of E. A lot of people are going to do it in the key of F just because they think it might be easier in that key, but I don't really. I think it's nice in the original key. And the chords are C sharp minor 7th, and then we've got this F sharp, we'll call it a 9th chord. It's a 7th chord with a 9th. And then we've got A over B, which is really a B suspended chord. And let's put the 5th on top here. And it ends up on an E chord. I don't even think it's got a 6th or anything in it, but there is this like that, which kind of sounds like a 6th chord because you're using the 6th, because you're using a pentatonic scale here. But like I say, I think it's just a solid E. I don't think it's got any like jazzy stuff going on there. And let's see, there is another little part of the song. So we got, isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? I don't want to play too much of the song because otherwise, YouTube won't like it. Pop songs, you got to be careful. Now, goes to the bridge. Da, 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 da. And, right here, it's an A flat 7th, a flat 9. You can make it a 13 chord, kind of like that chord we used in the video I just did, which was Sunshine of My Life. Da, 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 da. And I'm going to go over some of the scales that will fit this little section of the song. Back to the C sharp and the F9. And, same chords to take us out. All right, so scales. All right, that was all the same scale, and it was a pentatonic scale. Yes. E pentatonic. All right. You could call it C sharp minor pentatonic there, but that just confuses things. So let's just call it an E pentatonic, because that's what it is. Now, it is a dominant chord there. We've got this note too. So if you want to do something besides a pentatonic scale, well, an F sharp pentatonic would be nice in there. Lydian dominant. That's the Lydian part right there. And then that's the dominant part. Still on E pentatonic there, and then here, you were on A. You could switch it to A minor, minor melodic ascending. That kind of works. Or you could use the D flat or C sharp minor, harmonic minor. That kind of works too. And, even in that harmonic minor, you could add that note in there. that's really about all I got to say about this song. It's got this really cool rhythm, so it makes it a little bit hard to come up with an arrangement on piano that works, but something like that might work. You got to play the melody and then kind of get that little rhythm thing going at the same time. Best thing is hire a drummer and a bass player, and then you don't have to do all that. Or use a track. I used to play a lot of gigs using tracks. That's kind of how I got my start playing. The jazz style of music was I recorded some ding 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 kind of drums and played my own bass lines with a synthesizer. And had them sequenced, and then used a little MIDI data driver and a little sequencer, and played it through some, I didn't really have any actual recordings of my tracks, but I would play the MIDI tracks and then play along with them on an acoustic piano and sing. And I did that for about 2 or 3 years here in Atlanta before I kind of gave up on that idea and started working with trios and things like that. Hey, before I leave, I think I'll just cover it real quickly in an easier key. Let's just put it up here in D minor, and then G7th, and then like a C11th, and then F. That's the key we're in. So it starts off in the relative minor, and then C7, C11th, and then we get the B flat. Probably just that altered chord. And you can jazz this thing up more than Stevie does, actually. Anyway, take care, everyone, and I'll be back with you again soon. Thank you.